Hey guys, welcome back to Phoenix Wright. It's turning to rise from the ashes. Let's see what Lana has asked for. If that's okay, so have you brought what I asked? Boom. Oh. Oh ho 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 ho. You mean this, right? My apology, Detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request. My name? Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could it bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy. The SL9 incident? But Lana, that's... I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might do well to read them. I can't believe you. The chief prosecutor were a witness in that case. Miss Guy was a witness? Receive files of SL9 incident files. Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murders. Oh, what? Now that I've brought you the stuff, you're just gonna ignore me? Emma? But why? Why is your name in here? What? What? My name's in there? I don't know, unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana? That's a 9 incident. Is that... That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it was the Joe Darke killings. The Joe Darke? No, no, Lana. That's over with. No. Emma, wait! She ran away. Oh, what? So SL9, Emma does know about it, but she didn't know she knew about it. And it made her run off crying. Oh, man. What happened? Mona Lisa, are you serious, baby? Calm yourself. Calm yourself, Mona. Do you want... Here. Why are you going to my closet? Whatever. Yeah, you know what? You know what? I just remembered I gotta be somewhere. Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here. Jake Marshall, Angel Starr, Damon Gant, Miles Edgeworth? Not to mention Lana and Emma? Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Knowing you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. I better take a good look at this file. Oh, I'm going in by myself. This is crazy. I have goosebumps, and one thing get too excited and get lightheaded. Yes, you're saving it. Oh, man, I am lightheaded. I think it's literally from the excitement, because I just ate pizza. 1111 Make-A-Wish in IRL, February 24, 12:14 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. Alright, let's talk to Jake Marshall. At least I don't have to do Meekin's voice again. The court will now reconvene for this trial of Miss Lana Skye. Emma didn't come back. Aw. Allow me to call the next witness to the stand. The officer in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime. Is cowboy music gonna play? It's gonna be fantastic. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Oh, there it is. Me, partner? Oh, I'm just a man, same as you, wandering the trails of civilization. Occasionally helping the elderly cross intersections when needed. Oh, I know, you're a patrolman. He's shrinking in front of the whole court. As for my name, if you listen hard enough, you can hear the howling wind calling it out. To be exact, it's Jake Marshall, Your Honor. Howling wind? I've never heard Edgeworth described that way before. Now, Mr. Marshall, let me ask you something. You were in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime took place. Is this correct? According to the papers, partner. What do you mean? A desperado soul is as boundless as a desert sand. No paper can sum it up. Maybe it's best we get on with this quickly. Please share with us your testimony of the day of the crime. In English? He's super unimpressive, this guy. He's just like, I ain't got time for this. I'm not too old for this shiz. My job was to keep a wary eye on that bone orchard. They said I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style. Besides, the room's protected by 2 security systems anyway. If I remember right, I was at a street-side saloon at the time it went down. I'm just an innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo, it's time to hit the trail. I can't say I particularly care for your attitude. I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining. Wait a minute. What do you mean by 2 security systems? I mean the security cameras and the ID card reader. I reckon even a cowpoke like you knows about those. Yes, well, what about the fingerprint-activated locks inside the evidence room? Fingerprint-activated locks? What kind of newfangled doohickeys are those? He's not being very helpful. He's not that good with machines or the following orders. Everyone's got their weaknesses, now don't they, Mr. Prosecutor? This one seems like trouble. Okay, Mr. Wright, he's all yours. Alright. He seems really formidable too, this guy, actually. Oh, whoa, why did they put those up already? Did they been putting those exclamation points up? My job was to keep a wary eye on the bone orchard. Yes, that is your job description. Caring about the evidence room. You said I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style. Let's press him on that, because, like, why weren't you? But you made your rounds on the day of the crime, right? Ain't that heard a word I said? Ain't you heard a word I said, partner? I told you that ain't my style. I'm afraid I don't understand. No, Desperado, I know lets rules get in his way. No Desperados I know join the police force. So, Officer Marshall, on the day of the crime? Just between you and me, I didn't set foot in the evidence room that day. There was a rubber glove stuck in the victim's locker. Do you know anything about that? Sorry, partner. Can't say I do. I haven't been in that crypt in weeks. How does this guy avoid being fired? Yeah. Besides, the room is protected by 2 security systems anyways. You used to be a detective, so you've used the evidence room in the past, correct? Of course, back in the day my locker was a gold mine of evidence. And yet you didn't know about the fingerprint locking mechanism? Sorry, partner. I ain't good with machines. I couldn't even tell you how a bike works. That's quite incredible. The sensors on the locker handles cannot be seen. It's well known that some detectives are unaware of their presence. Now that he mentions it, Detective Gumshoe said something like that too. At any rate, it doesn't seem that this is relevant to the crime. Can you tell us what you were doing when the crime took place? If I remember right, I was at the street side saloon at the time it went down. What were you doing in a place like that? I was eating spaghetti. Not even Angel Steak lunches can beat the parlor's Vongo Sepia pasta. Do you mean to tell us you abandoned your police duties to eat some noodles? Not all desperados eat tacos, partner. That's not what I meant. I hope this has at least been taught a lesson to you. That's strange. This is usually where Edgeworth says, Did you not want to raise this year? Huh. I'm just innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo, it's time to hit the trail. Out of ammo? Officer Marshall? That's right, partner. Or as you'd call it, evidence. If you plan to pin me on this crime, then you'd better draw. Otherwise, you're just wasting my time. My steel horse is waiting to carry me back west into the sunset. One thing seems clear. Despite being responsible for guarding the evidence room, the witness doesn't appear to have seen anything. Texans don't take orders from anyone. Everyone knows that. Apparently your superiors don't. Okay, I have a trump card up my sleeve, so I'd best keep my cool. Before I use it, though, I'd better up the ante. Huh? Make rounds. Besides the room. Where do I present it, though? I assume he wants me to show... Is it this fingerprint? Marshall's prints. I don't know when to show it, though. Which cue thing? If I remember right, I was at the Street South Saloon. I'm just an innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo, it's time to hit the trail. Maybe this one, because he said he's somewhere else, but then we have to be like, no, he wasn't. Look at this. Look at the shoes. Present? Alright, cool. Maybe we can present it anywhere, actually. Officer Marshall, doesn't it strike you as odd? That is, you being called in to testify like this? After all, you weren't in the security room at the time of the crime. And yet you dragged me down here. Explain yourself, partner. It's quite simple. You left a very large trail behind at the scene. Or to be exact, A handprint. Humph. Listen real good, partner. Like I said, I'm the caretaker of the crypt. I pay my respects, that is, make my rounds about once a month. It's only natural my fingerprints would be in there. It wasn't blood though, dude. I only wish it were, officer. But you see, your fingerprints were covered in blood. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Your blood-stained fingerprints were at the crime scene? The blood was wiped away, however. A luminol test clearly revealed this. Well, Officer Marshall? It seems to me there ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders. I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall? About the blood-stained fingerprints? Very well, you may begin your testimony by your fingerprints found at the scene of the crime. Alright, what does he have to say? Like I said, it's only natural for my fingerprints to be in the evidence room. One of them just happened to be at the same place as the blood-stained handprints. The murderer touched the locker where my fingertips was by chance. The bloodstain and the fingerprints are completely unrelated. Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? How do you know the murderer was wearing gloves, though? See, I had nothing to do with it. The witness explanation appears valid, although there's room for doubt. Life wouldn't be fun without any doubt, partner. The defense may now cross-examine the witness. This guy's hiding something, I can feel it. Now's my chance to prove it. Oh, this is intense because it's like, Emma's not here. It's just me, Marshall, and Edgeworth. Alright. Bloodstained fingerprints. Like I said, it's only natural for my fingers being in the evidence room. That's true. One of them just happened to be at the same place as bloodstained. How do you explain that? It's too coincidental, isn't it? So then, what about the bloody handprint? Wasn't mine. It's no mystery. Please explain. My locker is covered with my fingerprints. It's just so happened the murder touched the locker where my fingers was chance. The blood stain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated. Or didn't you know that murder was wearing gloves? How do you know that? How do you know that? Yeah! How do you know that? I may be a loner, but I still do my job. I keep up on the reports. There was a blood stain at the scene, thought to be left by the murderer. That's right. That's right, it was found on Detective Gumshoe's locker. However, no fingerprints were detected on that handprint. Oh yeah, I think we tried that too. So that would mean the murderer wearing gloves happened to place his hand on top of Officer Marshall's fingerprint. That's the only logical conclusion. I can't let him squirm out of this one. I've got to find something decisive to tie Officer Marshall to this crime. Let's see what evidence we have, I guess, because we have 2 minutes left. Maybe we can find the evidence in time. What's this? Each locker is unlocked using a detective's fingerprints. The light indicates open boxes. Marshall's fingerprint, security. I want to look at it, but I don't want to look at it. Well, time's running out though, guys, so maybe I'll just end it here while I look for the evidence. And that's too far off. It's one of these. Wait, what's this for? Oh, might be irrelevant. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll see if we can get this guy. I'm kind of leaning towards checking this, but if I check it, it'll be off camera because I think it does lag. I'm not sure if it. I haven't played it back yet though, but I'm pretty sure it lags. So tune in next time for more Phoenix Wright, turning rise from the ashes.
何それは All day anime